if you're new to emulation, emulators, handhelds, all that stuff, this is a pretty good post for you to look at, right? So SBC Gaming is a subreddit that's really big with this kind of stuff. Before it wasn't just handhelds, but whatever. And a little bit ago, they did a poll for these different categories, rating different handhelds. So top left, best bang for your buck, the R36H, R36S. So that is a handheld console that costs like 30 something bucks. You could probably find it for like 20 bucks on AliExpress with some coupons. And that can play all the way through Game Boy Advance. Can probably push a little bit further than that. But if you want to play Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Super Nintendo, all of those old retro 2D consoles for like 30, 20 bucks, boom, you get that. However, it does have its own issues, which you should like read up about, right? Most overrated. So in the Analog Pocket was this super, I mean it still is, but pretty expensive Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance handheld that's premium, like premiumly made, and can also play real cartridges. It's a I think an FPGA or something like that. I forgot exactly what it's called, but it actually has hardware in it to play your real games. But it's very expensive, and for a lot of people, it doesn't seem to be worth that price. Most comfortable, the RG Cube XX. I think the Odin series, the Odin 2, is actually my favorite and most comfortable, but I have an RG Cube. It is very comfortable. It's kind of gotten, at least the RG Cube has kind of gotten down the wayside. The Cube XX, that runs in the same chipset as like the RG35XX, RG35, like the Game Boy SP versions, those kind of clones. So it's pretty nice and comfortable, whatever, that's what they said. Everyday carry. So the Trim UI brick you see here, that is like a Game Boy clone. Now that's something that like rivals the Analog Pocket, right? But for a lot cheaper. You can probably find one of those, at least the first version, for like 40 bucks. Bust of the year, Miu Flip. I don't think that's it anymore. That was 7 months ago, but now the Miu Flip has gotten a lot of updates. It's gotten some hinge fixes. People like it a lot, and it's a really, really small. I think there's a mini one too, but it's really small. Whatever. Best software, Onion OS. So on these handheld devices, you can use custom software. These are community-made OSs that really take your handheld past where it is when you get it stock, right? So there's things like being able to quick save and quick resume into games. There's really nice user interfaces. So Onion OS is one of the more popular ones. That's with the Miu Mini, like the Miu line or whatever. Most underrated, the handheld phone you already have. Exactly, right? So you got now, even if you have iPhone, you can play emulators. iPhone, Android, you can play anything. It's just I don't like playing on a touchscreen, so you can get a separate controller. Results may vary. Best design and build, Steam Deck. Still to this day, I've had a Steam Deck since day one. I ordered it literally the day Steam pre-orders went out back in 2021 or whatever. It's still the best overall handheld console you could have. Like if you could only have one, I'd either choose the Steam Deck or the Thor between those two. Community favorite, Retroid Pocket 5. This was earlier. Retroid Pocket 5, I got one. It is the best. If you can get a Retroid Pocket 5 for $150 and you don't have any other emulation device and you're like, oh, Thor's too much. Get a Retroid Pocket 5. That's going to be the most comfortable, like pocketable, easiest Android console, but it might be a little bit too expensive for you. So yeah, that's my take on this. Save this video, and also if you like videos like this and you want to support me, subscribe. I do to my subscribers, I show you guys ROM websites. You don't really want to post it publicly, so you can get I test out ROM websites, see if like the games on there actually download, see if the links work and stuff like that. I do that. I'll be doing that like weekly, semi-weekly, whatever. But I have videos right now on my page where I show you my favorite ROM sites and I test them out. I test them out in the video so you see like what it looks like, if links work and everything like that. So support me if you if you mess with me, but whatever. I got more videos. So anyway, bye.